Hello, and welcome back.
And so our story begins.
How we all doing? Alright, Casper. You alright, Rudy? How you doing? Let's give this a bash.
But who is the hero of our
This is
tale?
going to be interesting. I haven't played this game for 10 years, easily. Easily 10 years. Is it 2023?
Then let his destiny unfold.
I think we might need to turn the music up a little bit, but it's fine. Just have to go through all of the malarkey that we need to here. Just through all of the opening sections. No, it's pretty easy. I've got a capture card, so it's fairly easy. It's always set up. It's a reasonably good capture card, actually. It can actually be powered by the console that you're playing on, and it's got onboard recording as well, so you can just record directly to the device. So, like if I'm travelling away, like I do quite often, I can just connect it into there, and it's fine and works. But it's quite good. But yeah, gonna have to try to figure this out. There's a couple of points which I'm a little bit concerned about. I've got the distinct feeling that we're only going to have Will for quite some time, because we've got to go quite far until we get any sort of ranged or melee weapon.
Oh, what was that? Oh, yuck. Well,
Come
I
on,
hear that's
Sparrow.
lucky.
Come
Like
on,
finding a
lad.
four-leaf clover. Although I think I prefer the clover. Oh, look, little sparrow. Castle Fairfax looks so nice in the snow. Imagine the grand dining hall. I bet Lord Lucian's having roast duck this time of year. But he must be really lonely since his wife and his little girl died. In that big castle, all by himself. If only we could live there.
Yes, I'm sure you'll get a chance to go up to the castle at some point.
What is going on over there? Come with me, little brother.
Hello there, young Rose. You look hungry. Have you reconsidered my offer?
We'll never be that hungry. The answer is no.
You'll be back, and I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, the accents in this game are absolutely
Come on,
amazing.
little sparrow. Let's see what's going on.
I'll be waiting
That
for
filthy
you.
creep.
A
I hate
ladies
him.
and a gentleman. I have travelled the land, accumulating wondrous and mysterious objects, which I now offer to you for the modest price of 5 gold.
5 gold. Very good.
Consider this. This is truly a magical mirror.
Yeah,
so as long
agreed.
as you look into
Agreed.
it,
Same
it will
here.
make you
Same here. The speedrunning scene is quite light on the ground as well.
very wise. Now, just
Compared
remember,
to,
the magic
especially
only
compared to the
works
first
if you
one on
look at it in
Anniversary.
complete darkness. Ah, now this is truly a marvel. This small, unassuming box is actually a device created by the ancients, as used by the old kingdom rulers themselves. Turn the handle 3 times and you shall be granted a single wish.
There's no such thing as magic.
Yeah, definitely not.
We live in grim times indeed, if the young are too world-weary to believe in magic. Most children your age believe eagerly.
Look, I can see your eyes are bad, but I'm telling you, that music box is rubbish.
That's what the seller thinks. He has no idea what he
Is
stumbled
this
upon.
Judi
But you
Dench, by
have
the
an
way?
inkling, don't you?
I think it is.
Some
I'm
part
pretty
of
sure
you
it's
wants to
Judi
believe
Dench.
it's magic.
What? You really think it could be?
For 5 gold coins, you could have your answer.
For 5 gold coins, we could eat for a week.
Listen to me, Rose. At the end of that week,
Honestly,
you and your little
I'm playing
sparrow
this
would be no
on
closer
my
to your
Series
dream,
S,
no closer
and
to
I've got the
inside of
original
that
disc,
beautiful
but I've
castle.
just got it on
What if it is
Game Pass
real?
at the minute. So
I bet we could get 5 gold pieces.
all 3 of
And
the
maybe this could be a way out
the
of here
first 3
after all.
games are all on there at the minute,
What is there to lose, little sparrow?
except the actual original.
Come on, there must be
is
someone
just,
around here who'll pay us gold to
Anniversary.
do something.
No, 5 gold pieces.
Oi, kids! Come here a minute.
What do you want,
Hello,
Derek?
Derek. Lose something?
My arrest warrants blew right out of my hands. They could be in all corners of Bowerstone by now, and I can't leave my post. Hey, why don't you find them for...
Sad.
The warrants blew off in that direction, through the alley by that bloke with the picture box.
So, we'll look out for those
with a
warrants.
lifelike
But for now,
instant
let's find
image.
some more money.
Yeah, we'll pose for a picture.
Pull the other one.
Now, all you have to do is strike a pose for my little device. You'll be.
I reckon it
positively
is because obviously
betwattled by
like
the
Stephen
results.
Fry and quite a few other
Be
people
what?
are in it already, so
Ah, yes, I've been improving my vocabularium with a wonderful
So it
book
would make sense that
bought
it's
from
Judi Dench.
Mergo the Trader. A thesaurus.
yeah, it is. It's Stephen
He's a
Fry
bit
that plays
silly, isn't he?
Reaver, isn't it?
But this could be fun.
What is that thing anyway?
wondrous. This thing's going to be more popular than that pox.
Right, okay.
Now, I just have to wait 3 months for the picture to developify, and I can start showing it around. Oh, I can almost smell the gold.
3 months, he says. Told you it was a swindle.
Come on! Rick's caught a dog!
Come here,
He's
boy.
gonna kick the crap
I
out
got
of
a
it.
treat for you.
Bro, get
Hey,
away from the
what
dog.
the hell are you doing?
Having a bit of fun. What's it to you?
Zoe Wanamaker. Yeah, that makes
go.
absolute sense. Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, and now I'm
Of
gonna
course
hit
it
another
is.
one.
Yeah.
Go on, harder.
Yeah, shut up, Rex. Just get battered.
Ah! Stop it! Let me alone, you nutter.
Leave me alone, you
Ow!
nutter.
Did you see that? That lunatic shot me right in the head.
He deserved it.
Thanks
Alright,
for your
doggo.
help. I could have taken him though.
Oh, could you? Miss, I was lying down on the floor.
That was the best fight
Can we pet the dog?
I'm a sweet little boy.
Oh, poor thing. You've had a horrible time. Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. What you need is someone nice to look after you.
Hey.
Oh, we can't keep you. We don't have enough food for ourselves. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't. Now you just rest. Come on, little sparrow. Let's go. Is that one of the warrants?
It is. Take it.
Well, we have our first warrant.
Yeah, man.
Need help with something?
Sort of, yes. You kids aren't afraid of beetles, are you?
Who headbutts a girl?
No.
Mate,
that would
you
be
obviously
silly.
haven't seen South
Yes,
London.
silly. No one's afraid of loathsome, evil, conniving beetles.
Yeah, let's go and batter him for now.
Shoot the beetles. Shoot to kill. And while you're breaking their hateful little heads open, try not to break any of my stuff.
Hey, kid. Balthazar owes some protection money to Nicky the Nickname. So how about you leave the Beatles and smash his stock up instead? I'll give you a gold on Mr. the Nickname's behalf.
Yeah, we've got no reason to be evil yet. Ah. Well. This is just the tutorial. There's nothing we can do about it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, crap. Do you know what I had to do to get those beetles? I'll remember this, kid.
Will you know? Will you remember this?
That was a massacre. No mercy for the filthy buggers. That's what I like to see. And all my stock is still intact.
Yeah, I don't class
Genius.
anything that goes
Now
on
I
in the
think about
tutorial
it,
to count
I wonder how
against,
those beetles got in there.
against using loot. Yeah, there's not really a way around
I
it.
didn't know you were so good at fighting.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
And we've got another gold coin. We're really doing it.
How you doing, Steve?
Do what I want with it.
But you don't need a drink. Buy some food for a change.
Hey, look at that, Betty. 2 sets of twins. Oh, you'll get my booze back, won't you?
You can barely stand as it is.
But they can. Bet they can walk straight even. Get my booze back from that git magpie, and I'll give you a gold piece for it. He's not even a proper beggar.
Yeah,
Has
man.
piles
Yeah,
of
man.
stuff, and it's all
not too bad.
stolen from bona fide
It's been good,
tramps
actually. I've
like
had,
my good
had the
self.
past 3 days off, so I've been
Let it
cracking
go,
on and
Pete.
getting
Save your money for important
plenty
things.
of stuff.
It is his money. Can't
So
he
you'll
decide how
bring
to
me
spend
back
it?
my bottle? Yes!
No. You'll find it and bring it to me, won't you, children?
There's that dog again. Let's find this magpie guy. Hey, you found one for us. Good boy.
Is that warrant for
Oh, I
sneaking?
know. You're sweet.
I'll not discuss it.
But I told you before, we can't keep you. Come on, little sparrow.
Let's have a look at the warrants later. Sit down there. Yeah. We can't get through there in Bowerstone.
Is that one of the warrants?
Well spotted, that sister.
A friend would give an
Got
old
3
man
now.
his drink
Just
back.
2 more to go.
Out of friendship.
It is kind of weird playing something on there.
That must be Magpie. And there's the bottle. Get it, little sparrow, but don't wake him up.
Let's stroll on over. And take it.
Ah, stupid Pete. You snooze, I take your booze.
What actually is in that? Roughly stoppered with a scroll. Okay. For arson, for sneakiness. Known aliases. Leroy 10 fingers, Leroy 1 nose, Leroy 2 eyes. Leroy has hair, Leroy is alive. Ah. Glorious.
Let's go collect our gold from the lady and the tramp.
Oh, you said the name of the reference. You
ain't
said
the
the
boss of
thing.
me.
Right.
No, I'm your friend.
Hey, the quadruplets are back. You've got booze. I can smell it.
Are you sure it's not your breath?
Leroy.
I'll give you a gold piece for it.
Actual legendary
Sounds good to me.
video.
No, don't fall off the wagon.
Wagon? Where? Kids, look out for the wagon.
Does he sound like he needs that? Here, I'll give you a gold piece for it.
Yeah,
The
that's
problem
fair.
is-
Don't give
You're
it to
weak.
her. She'll just pour it out.
Yeah, I'll be good for now.
Hold it. There's some paper in the bottle. I think this is yours.
A warrant for gun toting.
I used to be an accountant. Don't drink. It'll ruin your life.
Well done. You probably saved his life.
Very good.
And that's 3 gold coins now. Just 2 more and we can buy the music box. Now, let's find the rest of those warrants.
Yes, show me. Is it up here, is it? No, that's Beatles. That's Beatles. Heyo, how you doing? Nice to see you back. Nice to see you back. If you were here on your other account, you'd have a nice little name next to your.
I'm my mummy's good boy.
Ah, good lord. By the steam vent. Yes, I did. Warrant for assault.
Looks like a warrant, doesn't it? That's all the warrants. We should go back to that guard.
Well spotted, that, Mr. Sam. Well spotted.
Stop right there, you little brats.
Listen, creep. I told you no this morning.
Shut it, girl. This isn't about that. Those warrants you're collecting, I want them.
So does our friend the guard.
Yeah, but you're going to give them to me, see? Otherwise there'll be trouble.
There'll be trouble, all right.
Otherwise,
You take
there'll
these,
be
and I'll tell our friend
trouble.
what you really want.
All right, you little hard case.
Is it better than the
What's
first?
he paying you? A gold piece? I'll give you a gold right here. Save you to walk back.
Is it better than the first?
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, let's just slink on
A
past.
gold's a gold, I guess.
Where do you
Want
think
the
you're
money
going?
right now? You could...
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, mate?
Have you found them?
So, yeah, is it better than the first?
Thanks. You're
Yes.
a lifesaver.
I know.
Now, normally,
Different.
justice is its
They're
own reward.
different.
But as these aren't normal circumstances, here's a gold piece.
It's bigger. It's prettier.
That's just
The
sort out this
writing's
town.
still pretty good.
Made now.
But it follows a lot of
4
beats
gold
of
coins.
the
We just
original
need
one.
one more.
Sheriff of this fine municipality, Lord Lucian.
It's just
No,
it's a
no.
different
Too full.
kind of beast, if I'm honest. It's
Monty.
but it is quite good. It is quite good.
Shh. I think Mother heard us.
Okay.
You again? I don't want you sniffing around my daughter. Now push off before I call the guards, you animal. Get in the house, Belinda. And clean those floors. They're as filthy as that no-good delinquent Monty.
Right, sound. That's fine. Don't worry. I've had the past few days off, actually. It's been quite good. Been able to get a bunch of stuff done. So I'm sort of ahead of
What's the matter with
schedule on a few things.
Oh, little ones, my situation is unbearable. Words can't even begin to
Is that a
describe
bit better, Steve?
you? Looks to me like you fancy the girl who lives there, but her mum
Is that
thinks you're rubbish.
closer to
so
where
she's
you'd
locked
want
her
it to
away.
be? Ah, sound perfect.
I suppose that's the gist of it. Why'd you ask me then?
Maybe we could help you.
Nice.
Yes! You could take my proposal letter to the fair maiden. Oh, there is hope. My heart soars in my
They're
chest
good.
like...
They're
like...
good. No issues at all.
We'll do it for a gold piece.
I'm a bit strapped right at the moment. But Belinda's good for it. I'm sure she'll pay you when she receives my letter.
Everything's been pretty good. Yeah, let's drop off your letter, lad. Let's see what it says. Darling, run away with me, like two doves. We shall rise on love's gentle breeze to soar above the world in our bliss, forever embracing in the clouds. Monty. Ooh, 53 degrees C! Bruh, that's mad. No chance.
Get that letter straight to Belinda. Don't let her mum get it.
Yeah.
Knock on the door and let's see who answers.
What do you want?
Oh, we've got a letter. We need 1 gold for the postage.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? Come on in.
Yeah, I'm far too pale. Far too pale to be dealing
Wait
with that.
there while I get the money. And don't you touch anything.
I'm far too pale for that sort of thing.
Oh, Monty told us not to give it to the mother, but she'll pay us if we just wait here.
Yeah, I bet he'll give us
But
some
then,
money.
if we give it to Belinda upstairs, maybe they can run away together.
I left it here somewhere.
Oh, this is wonderful. Here's something for your trouble.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Monty, my little dove.
Come on, Sparrow.
I guess some people's wishes do come true.
Right,
We
let's
did
Scarper.
it. We can buy the music box now.
Let's Scarper.
Come on, let's go buy that
back in the
music
house.
box.
I'm leaving,
Can't wait
Mother.
to see what it can
I'm going
do.
to marry the man I love.
What?
Alright, let's go. Let's
Hello,
go to our mate.
children.
Heyo, children.
Hello. We've come to buy the music box.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
rain's
wise,
pretty
little
good,
ones.
but yeah, I'm not built for sunshine. I'm far too pale.
Go ahead and turn the handle.
Burn up.
But mind you go
I
somewhere
carry like
quiet,
fact
like.
spray on factor 50 with me everywhere.
Let's go make our
Just
wish,
'cause
little
I'm-
sparrow.
So like anal about getting sunburn. Right, let's go yomping. Here we go. Here we go.
I wish. I wish.
No, honestly, I've, like, in the nicest possible way, I've spent a lot of money to have someone drill ink into my arms, and the last thing I want to do is ruin it by not having,
But where did it
you
go?
know, not having it in
Why are we
like
still
10
here?
years.
5 gold pieces. Let's just go to bed. Oh, I was so sure this was it. I had this feeling like we weren't going to be stuck in Old Town anymore.
Look who we've
Why
got.
didn't the box take us with it?
The doggo has shown back up. Yeah.
What are you doing here? I'm sure I didn't wish for you.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm holding on to
Welcome
mine.
to our little paradise.
And especially considering I play
Come on,
like
Sparrow. Go
play
to bed.
sports and things, like before I go out and play, every time it's like, nope, it's time to go and put on some sun cream, just because it's just, yeah. Oh,
Ho! All right, settle down. There's a nice, angry, stray dog.
Quiet, boy. What do you want?
I work for Lord Lucian, miss, and he would very much like to see you in his castle. I've been sent to collect you.
It did work. Our wish came true. Come on, little sparrow. Wake up. It's all right, doggy. We're going to Lord Lucian's castle. I'll come back for you. I promise.
life's looking up. We've got a dog. We're going to the castle. It's gonna be great. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Nothing at all.
Let's go to the castle.
I think that might have something to do with it. That might have something to do with it.
Evening,
It's
Chief.
much cheaper
Here are
instead
the
of getting it
children
lasered
Lord
off.
Lucian asked for.
Excellent. Hello, young masters.
Hello, Jeeves.
Hello, sir.
If you'd follow me, please.
Am I
We
okay
look
to
up at this
ask you
castle
something,
every day and think
Jeeves?
how nice it is. We both do. But inside, it's even more beautiful than I imagined.
It is quite wonderful, isn't it? Ah, hello, Master Garth. Ha, a man of few words.
Where is the grand dining hall?
Oh, in the North Wing. Lord Lucian hasn't been in there since the tragic deaths of Lady Fairfax and little Amelia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard.
Do you remember how people
so
used to, like, query
Yes,
the
he,
internet
misses
with
them
full
terribly.
questions? As if it
So,
was,
Where does he eat?
like, as if Jeeves
Actually,
was a
he takes
person?
most of his meals in his study. He's in there working all hours doing research.
What does he research?
On history, mostly. Lord Lucian is quite keen on antiquities of all sorts, but he's chiefly interested in things relating to the Old Kingdom.
There was a trader in Old Town who said his stuff was from the Old Kingdom.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I believe Lord Lucian heard about that.
We bought a piece of it, and we made a wish, and now we're here.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, when you meet Lord Lucian, you must show respect at all times. Address him as my lord, speak only
Yahoo.
when spoken
Ask
to.
Jeeves. There was
Yes,
a search engine
And
called
do not
Cool,
mention Lady
CUIL,
Fairfax
for a
or
while.
Amelia.
That was done by ex-Google employees. That was a
Here we are.
weird
Lord
way
Lucian,
of doing it.
the
but-
children are here.
Oh, yes. No, don't, no, spoys.
Children, it's come to my attention that you have some sort of magic box. May I see it?
It vanished, my lord. We were winding it up, and we made a wish, and then it started to glow, and it disappeared.
After you used it?
Yes, my lord. The man who sold it to us said it was magic.
The box is of no interest to me. What's remarkable is that you were able to use it. What was your wish?
Oh.
Well, speak up. What did you wish for?
To live in a castle, like this one.
Perhaps that could be arranged. I'm working to
One
rebuild...
might say she's going to live the rest of her
working on
life in
something
this
wonderful,
castle.
for which I need individuals with particular talents. Let us find out if you possess them. Would you kindly stand in the circle, please? I promise it won't hurt you.
I recognise that seal.
What's that?
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game.
It's true. You're
And
blind.
you'd hope that yeah,
heroes.
I had played it before, considering I'm now doing a challenge run of it.
The old stories.
It's great. Highly recommend.
What are you?
Honestly, I think the first two are great. Different, but great.
What happened? What's that light?
The third one.
Quiet! You're heroes, but you're not any of the three. One
How
of
can
you
I
is
put
the
it?
fourth.
What's happening?
The third one is interesting.
Nothing must stand in my way.
A bit over ambitious, I think, and didn't. And didn't quite live up to the promise.
I can't allow you to live either. I'm sorry.
Going from Halo to Fusion Frenzy. Jesus, man. Yeah, you can in fact be hella evil. You can.
Death is not your destiny today, little sparrow.
I don't know, I was just kind of hoping by that point they'd sort of figured out the binary to, like, how to make the morality sort of more interesting and meaningful rather than it just being a, are you going to be the goodest good boy in Good Boy Land, or are you going to be horrendously evil to everyone?
Even death may keep its distance. And so the boys survived. Days later, far from the dark alleys of Bowerstone, life slowly returned to his small, broken body.
Yeah,
The boy
man, no
awoke
worries.
to a familiar face watching
No, I
over a
understand that,
strange
Steve.
bed.
I understand.
He reached out for the comfort of the dog's warm fur, ready to take his first steps in a
But
new
yeah,
life.
we've got a bit of a long road ahead of
10
us.
summers filled the air with the sounds of
There's
insects
going
and
to
laughter.
be some
With time,
there's
the
going
boy's
to be
pain
some
turned to strength.
concerns
His grief became
with trying
will.
to get some
A will
into
to
some of
change
these
the
demon
world
doors.
and to avenge the death that still haunted his every dream.
We also have less in general.
Ah, there you are. And your faithful friend, too. Many years ago, I promised I would help you avenge your sister's death. That day has come. Today, you leave the safety of this camp and seek out Lucien. The journey will not be easy.
Really free and nice about this place.
There's a chest near your caravan. I've left a few things inside that might prove useful. Meet me by the gates when you're ready to leave.
Thank goodness Derek got those warrants back. I'd hate to
Yes,
think
there
what
is
would
some
have
good
happened if he
stuff
hadn't.
in the demon doors. There's
I'm
a
not a
good
big fan
weapon.
of your gloves.
Well, there's two. There's a good ranged weapon and a good melee weapon. But it'll be a case of getting to them. That'll be the issue. That's what the issue's gonna be. So it's more along the lines of when we're going to be able to do it. And how long we're going to have to deal with not having anything particularly good.
I found a resurrection file.
Right. Let's grab all of our stuff. Okay. Right. All the stuff we need. So, what we're going to end... Oh, okay, so we can actually do that. Okay. Can I change the rent on this place? I can. Ah. Okay. Okay. So considering I can rent it out, we should. In fact, I should probably do it now already. So use, adjust rent, make it as expensive as possible. We need to do that because we need to get our corruption up for one of the demon doors. And the easiest way to do it is increase the rent.
It looks
So,
rather like a crayon.
yes, let's do that.
They are doomed otherwise.
No. No, I don't think so. Yes, you probably would be arrested if you dropped those on the B&Q. So, that's the malarkey we've got. We're not allowed to use either of them outside of the tutorial that we're about to do. Because we are about to go into the actual like full combat tutorial and that sort of thing. And I won't be able to use the spade. And yet, that's about it. Pet the dog. Yeah, good boy. Yes, let's praise him. Good boy. He is a good boy. But yeah, there's not much. I don't think I'm going to use the XP glitch.
Open the gate.
Not unless I need to, and it just starts to become incredibly difficult. But it's yes, it is in fact timing. But it's not a massively difficult game anyway, so I don't foresee the need. And I'm going to be doing as few side quests as possible. So there's our guild seal.
It is a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places
Unfortunately,
others cannot go.
We can't
It will also allow me
resolve
to
the
talk
issue
to
by
you
breaking
when
legs this
necessary.
time. It's a real shame.
Now, look down towards the lake. The seal will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the Chamber of Fate. When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger. Now go.
Yes, that is in fact exactly how I did it too. No, we can't dig. Sorry, matey. But what we can do... let's see, yeah, we should be able to skip it. But we only have that one thing to do. As in, we only have the one caravan, so I've jacked the rent up. That should be increasing my corruption. I wonder if it normally starts when you start sleeping. So yeah, you can see that we're relatively neutral, but we need to be quite corrupt to get into one of the demon doors. So I'll just leave that ticking over now. Hey, you alright? How you doing, Caleb? Yeah, so that's the plan. I tend to try to record all of these just to get all the footage together and get to hang out with you lot, which is good fun. And you get to watch me go
Don't
through
be
all the
alarmed.
malarkey.
I'm speaking to you through the guild seal. You will need to jump into that hole to continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Don't be scared, doggo. Don't be scared. Yes, let's go. A better swan dive than Lara Croft. Oh, it is weird that this game runs at 30 FPS. Yeah, okay. Come on.
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
No, I'm not going to follow him because he can't dig up anything good. So yeah.
You'll have to shoot the switch to go any further.
Right, through we go. Yeah, this is still the tutorial. This is still the tutorial. Like it's about to teach. It's just taught me how to use skill. And now we're about to use... should be about to use will. So it's after this that it start. Good lord. He makes Michael Phelps look like some sort of geriatric. Okay, let's go. But as soon as we leave the tomb, that's when the tutorial's over. We're gonna have to see what we can figure out. Yes, come on. Okay. Okay. We need to be trying to get as much experience as we can. Because we in fact will have... we'll have to buy a spell. Okay. There go. Come on, open up you. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Into the
Beyond
Chamber
these
of
broken
Fate.
doors lies the Heroes Guild.
Well, we've just been through this.
For centuries, this academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood
This
that
is where we
flowed in
fought
their veins.
Jack.
Once worshipped by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated. No man alive today remembers the night the guild burned, and now it lies forgotten. Your blood is awakening.
Did my man
You
just
can now
go
channel the experience you have
do
collected
a most
into
muscular?
strength, skill, or will. Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand
Okay.
weapons. Skill allows you to shoot faster and with greater accuracy. Will gives you control over the forces of magic.
And it's gonna have to be Will.
Before you is a color's gate. It reacts to the will of one who seeks to use it. You have not been able to use will yet, but the simple act of reaching this place has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the color's gate. Now use the knowledge you have gained so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
This is the thing that I don't particularly like about Fable 2.
Shock stuns your enemies and blasts
It's
them with
like
lightning.
just the sort of lack of
Blades creates magical swords to impale your enemies.
like.
Vortex creates a powerful windstorm that will pummel your enemies with nearby debris, or even other enemies.
Yeah, spells are fine. Spells are fine.
Shock stuns your enemies.
Because there's
and
no
blasts
loot
them with
necessarily
lightning.
to use spells, but so for the foreseeable, I'll only have access to will, basically. I think I'll go with Inferno.
Inferno calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes. Shock
have I got?
stuns your enemies and blasts them with lightning. Inferno calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes.
Let's go for.
Shock stuns your enemies and blasts them with lightning.
Yeah, let's go for that. Go for shock.
Excellent. Can you feel the power coursing through you?
I can.
It is only the beginning. Use your will ability to hit the flit switch and power up the gate. Once activated, it will allow you to travel back to Albion. Well done. Now you are ready to begin your journey. Use the color's
Right.
gate.
Let's go. We only get will to use for now. So that's it. The challenge is officially starting proper.
Use your newfound abilities to defeat them. Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh look, there's a fishing spot down there that we're not going to be able to use. Yes, I am bothering with dungeon door outfits. And there's only one, and we can't get into it, so Here we are. This is us. Let's go. It's time to follow the breadcrumb trail. When do we get a map? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Diabetic Neuromancer? That's a great name. Let's have a look. Yes, I know you've found something. But we need to head up, unfortunately, doggo. And now, I don't know this game as well as I know Fable 1, but it should still be doable. Should still be doable. Can't see why not.
Apologies, citizen. The road to Bowerstone is closed due to the bandit activity.
Activity.
I'm afraid that as long as the bandit Thag is alive, the road stays closed.
Oh, is it now?
If you're in an hurry, like, you can always take care of Thag yourself.
Well, that sounds like what we need to do.
The road to Bowerstone is closed. It would seem Thag has been capturing traders on their way to the Bower Lake camp. He is a danger to all and must be dealt with. With your new power, you should be able to defeat him and his gang.
I haven't decided.
And continue your quest. No doubt they are at his camp near Bower Lake.
I think it's very likely that we will see where the character goes, similar to the last one, and pick something appropriate. So we will find out what Sparrow here chooses.
Keep your wits about you. It may be a trap.
It may be a trap, mate. Okay.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Oh.
That kills hundreds, hoppers! Now back off sight!
Unleash your new powers to defeat.
So yes, this is currently our life.
No one defies Thag the Impatient. I'll gut you myself. I'll give you 3 seconds to get ready.
I don't want the doggo to go.
No, wait, 2. Oh, sod it.
Did you just kick my dog?
I think you'll...
What kind of witchcraft is this? There's no one can beat me.
Man bites dog!
Don't stop hitting me, dog. Oh, come on, dog. There we go. Your dog is hurt.
You are now
Use
famous
dog
enough to use
elixir
the
to
following
heal
weight
him.
expression.
I don't have a dog I can't use a dog elixir.
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and
think.
experience of the creatures that you kill.
Thag keeps the key to the cage in his hut. It's in a chest.
Really? I hope so. I hope the dog heals. I hope he can.
Please, get the key and let us out.
Yeah, I've got to. Okay.
Oi, mate! Don't even think about letting them out. Those slaves belong to me. I paid for them.
So, do I let him out?
Look, I don't want any trouble. Give the key to me and I'll make it worth your while.
Do I let them out?
No, don't listen to him.
Shut up.
Actually, his boss did this to...
Would you, Sparrow?
I said shut it. I'm not going to tell you again. So, what do you say, stranger?
Nah.
Feel like getting
His
a little
gaffer,
richer
his gaffer
today?
kicked me, dog. I do need the corruption.
You took down Thag. You could kill this piece of garbage, no problem.
Now you've gone and hurt my feelings. You're going to pay for that when you're mine.
Yeah, I do in fact need it, so there you go. Take the slave.
Nice doing business with you. Hear that, you lot? You're mine now!
You bastard!
I always knew you were no good. I'll curse the name Sparrow the rest of my days.
A few coins change hands, and a few honest folk are condemned to years of misery. Is your heart so hard? Perhaps you will destroy Lucien for the wrong reason, but I suppose it will have to do. Meet me in Bowerstone Market by the clock tower. There is something you must see.
Okay. Let's go. That's the way it have to be. We need all the corruption we can get for now. It's got heal. Is that a little bit better? That should. Let me just drop it down a touch. Just a little bit more. Sorry, I'd got it all set up for just recording straight gameplay. Didn't quite test it. Well, you know. I'm pretty sure that was the case as well, but we need the corruption regardless. Yeah.
Apparently, someone killed off that bandit leader.
Right, let's go to Bowerstone. It's changed a bit since the last time we were here.
The hero of Bower Lake. I'm a bard, see? And that's the song I'm working on. It's, well, it's my first one. I'm
All
just
right,
starting
Roland.
out.
Yeah,
Listen
horny
to this.
bard.
A hero went to Bower Lake and gave the thag a bellyache. That's all I've got so far, but maybe if I walk round Bowerstone with you, I'll get some inspiration.
Thank you for your custom.
Yeah.
I have bad
The
news.
challenge needs come first.
I'm afraid I will be delayed for a while. In the meantime, you should buy some new equipment and prepare for the challenges ahead. But you'll need money. If you need money, there are jobs to be found. I believe the blacksmith has an opening.
And here is the
Well,
town
I mean,
square,
I
the very
can,
heart
in
of
fact, get
Bowerstone.
money.
This is where
I could get money, but
cozy, isn't it?
well,
Let me think.
there's not really much we can do.
At the town square, home of a minstrel without compare.
We're just gonna have to chill out and
I think
wait.
compared to the cry of wild hogs during mating season, if that counts.
Good for nothing. Sculpture.
That's one of my favourite places in all of Albion.
Can we get?
Don't really have an opinion about it.
Can we get to? Can we get to the old town?
This way leads to the poorer part of the neighbourhood.
So, the list of needs.
Well, hello again! It's you!
So this one, the one that's in here, I believe we need to kick a chicken at it. We need. Is that this one? Where is the cemetery?
Oh, you brighten up my day with your...
Should be here, I believe. Somewhere like this, is it? Is that it? Well, that doesn't let me there. Okay. That's fine. Aha! Bowerstone Cemetery. So there's one here. And it's on the north side of the map. So it should be around here.
You, please, meat. So hungry. I was man, long time ago. Ate meat, lots of meat. Then was Demon Door. No more meat, only hungry. Please, feed meat now. Ah, meat. Meat good. You go inside now.
Demon Door number 1 complete. In we go. That is, in fact, a trippy portal. We just get some potions here. Oh, I've got some supplies. No. Worth a shot just in case. Nope, nothing to dig around here. No, it seems not. But I asked the speedrunners about it, and basically they said we've never tried. So it might be a case that we do try at some point. So that's the first one. Then, and there's a few of them that we just can't get. So the one issue that we are going to have is here. So we've got Bloodlust Raw. Okay. Have we got... We've got Fart. No.
I have returned. Meet me by the clock tower in the main square.
See, this is getting, yeah. I don't think we've got a way to learn those expressions. Oh yes, you can't go wrong with a good. Just crank one out. Yeah, so that's the demon door we can't get into, and the unfortunate thing about that is that demon door that we can't get through is that gives us. Let me just check. That one. Oh, there's a few. But Westcliff is very important.
Who's a cute
Westcliff is probably the most important one, because the one in Westcliff gives us our only melee weapon for the whole run. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to go. And that's what the corruption's for. But I've got a distinct feeling that because I set our caravan to be... I cranked up the rent on it, I actually think that tomorrow when I come back, there's a very good chance that it'll just all get cranked up all over the place and I'll just be full corrupt. Okay.
I think I'll get ever so slightly sozzled. It's just You're funnier than a... I don't know what to do about it.
I apologize for the delay. Events are moving quickly indeed. Think about your life. All the places you've been, the people you've known, everything you've done. How many moments, how many memories. Thag and his men, they had just as many. And now they have none, because of you. Do you feel the weight of responsibility yet? Your enthusiasm will have its uses, but mind it does not consume you. Come. The world is better off without Thag, and certainly Bower Lake is in your debt. But to really see the impact of your actions, you need look no further than Bowerstone. It has changed much since you lived here, particularly Old Town, where you spent your childhood. Never forget that even the simplest choice can have far-reaching consequences.
Oh, go on, you big hard hero, you.
The cheese.
Oh, I need another hero.
Look. That is where Lucian is now. The tattered spire. The spire was intended as a conduit for all the magic in the world, granting the kingdom's ruler a power so great he could bend reality to his will. On the day it was completed, and the first wish made, a light bloomed inside, though its nature could not have been dark.
The island spire, yeah, man.
Albion shattered. Centuries of civilization were wiped out in moments, its people erased from existence. Some say that this was the first wish, an end to a hollow and corrupt world, and for a purer one to take its place. And now the spire rises once again, by Lucian's hand. Lucian found documents which foretold the coming of one who would stop him
Shame
using
that we
the spire.
can't get into the one in Oakfield.
That is why your sister died. And that is why you will face him.
That'd give us
The
a
cards
house,
have shown me this.
and a new
Here.
expression, and a weapon.
Take a look.
But we need to propose to someone there.
Each of the 3 heroes you see in the cards is a step on the hidden path to Lucian's downfall. And the life force of heroes,
Oh yes, some
will
of them are.
itself, is the key
Some
to
of
the
them are.
spire's power.
Quite a few, actually.
Lucian's agents scour the land even as we speak.
Quite a few of them.
You must find the 3 heroes before Lucian does, because you are the 4th, the one who will bring his downfall.
So
I
there's
have
the one
seen a
in
vision
Barrow
of a
Lake
holy
where we've
ritual in
just come from. That's,
Salvation, though bittersweet,
that's locked out,
is delivered by
but
one of
you only get an
incredible
augment
strength.
for it.
Speak to the abbot at
There's
the
the one
Temple
that
of
we've
Light
just
and see what you
done.
can learn of this pilgrim.
There's one
The road
in
to Oakfield
Brightwood,
will be dangerous.
which is
Good
locked
luck.
out because it needs... Well, he needs cheese, we need to change our hair, which is fine. And then we need to wear an outfit, which we need to buy from the shops, which just isn't something we can do. Which is a shame, because that'd get us a really fun outfit. The one in Oakfield is locked out. And then maybe the one in Rookridge is locked out. I just need to check how I can teach a
Talk
doggo
to the
to do
abbot
some
in
tricks.
Oakfield.
The one in Westcliff we can do, and that's where we get a mace. And then yeah, there's a few. There's a few. The most important one is Terracotta's army, as that will get us a rifle, and a good rifle as well. So those 2 are the most important. Those 2 are the most important. So yeah. We haven't got much that we can do, and we can't really earn any money aside from the dribble that we'll get from the caravan that we're currently renting out. So yes, there's a lot we can't do. I mean, it is, but the game's kind of forgiving. And obviously, if we do find out a way, I'll have a poke around in between streams, I think, to see if there's a way to break into demon doors and that sort of thing. And if we can, then it'll make life quite a bit easier. But the thing is if I remember correctly, the death mechanics are just not all that at all. You don't really die. So. Right, Will. What can we get? Dexterous styles?
Dexterous styles unlock special moves for ranged weapons and other abilities crucial to a skilled fighter.
Yep, we need that. Yes.
Brutal styles unlock special moves for use in close combat.
So that is of no use.
The stronger your physique, the more damage you will cause with close. A tougher hero is able to withstand more damage before falling in
That'd
battle.
be useful. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, I should probably drink my potions. These don't have... Yeah. I believe that there isn't a multiplier that you can get. Yeah, heroes never die. That's pretty much the way that it's going to go, because I don't believe you can actually die. It'll just be kind of different. At least I don't think you can. But right, abilities, strength. Yes, we will want that. Aimed range attack, that's no use.
The
currently.
greater your speed, the faster you will be able to unleash attacks upon your enemies.
That might be somewhat useful. Oh, that's much better. That's
Shock
that's a lot more
stuns your
damage.
enemies and blasts them with lightning.
Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, we're going to get scarred up all over the place, but...
Bandits!
What can we buy?
Hello. This isn't what it looks like.
Are you sure there, Gary? Are you positive? Where are we? Does it actually say, I wonder? No, it doesn't. So what's in Rookridge? Which one's there? Right, okay. So we just get a potion of a life potion from the one here.
The bandits did.
But we don't. I don't think we actually have a way to get dog tricks. So
You are righteous and focused on the task at hand. That's good. We have no need of distractions. Wait! Bandits. Charge them and you'll be outnumbered. Why not dispatch them from here with your crossbow? Remember, you can spend experience and skill to improve your marksmanship.
Stop it.
Damn it! I was given
Right. Let's get some bonus XP. Yeah, if this turns out to be completely brutal, I might end up using the XP glitch at some point. Well, that works nicely.
Remember your crossbow. This can be over before they know it.
Oh dear. Sorry, matey.
Oh, look! Another traveller! Want to get to Oakfield? You'll have to swim, lovey.
Yeah, jump!
What game are you playing? What are you playing on the side?
My son Joey's in there.
Right, into the hob cave. Let's go. My son Joey's in there.
Oh, it's lucky you happened by. I didn't dare come in by myself.
No worries.
You see, well, I probably should have mentioned this, but there might be one or two hobs in here.
Sound. Let's go.
I'd always heard the stories, you know, that hobs carry off children and turn them into more hobs. But those are just stories, right? I can't imagine. No, wait, don't go!
Oh, right, okay. Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Is it dead yet? I think I'm gonna faint. Oh, they're disgusting.
Yes, they are.
Do you think this is safe?
Probably not.
These walkways seem a little rickety.
They are, chap. Hobs were always kind of ugly.
That's Joey. I can hear him. I'm coming, son.
Okay.
See if you can find another way in while I try and get this door open.
Go on, boy. Go on, go through.
That's it. That's my boy. Ah!
Do I have to break this? I do.
It was too late. It was... I turned my son into... And I always told him...
You should get out of here. Head to the surface, quickly.
Let's go. And this is combat. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think that's kind of I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to test something. I'm gonna have to test that. I've got a feeling that maybe something like force push would have worked. Yeah. I think. Yes, I think I'm going to have to. Quit. Go back in. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I don't want to just progress without testing other things. That was a bit of a goof. Should have thought about that first. Oh no. Oh no.
And so our story begins.
Right.
My son Joey's in there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's lucky you happened by. I didn't dare come in by myself. You see, well, I probably should have mentioned this, but there might be one or two hobs in here. I'd always heard the stories, you know, that hobs carry off children and turn them into more hobs. But those are just stories, right?
Let's test it out. Let's test it out.
War spell
Do you think this is safe?
This is something that I think is a bit of a pain in this game, that it doesn't really give you the chance to pick like a single style only run. It wants you to use all 3 styles, ideally. Okay, let's go.
Force push sends a blast of energy towards your enemies.
Okay.
Joey, stay right where you are. See if you can find another way in while I try and get this door open.
Okay, let's go down here.
That's it. That's my boy.
Huh. How do you roll without... Let's have a look. Hey, how you doing, Tokyo? Let's have a look, see if there is a way around it. What? That is not what I wanted to do. But that's fine. No, because there isn't there isn't a like the dodge spell that you had. We are quite limited on the spells that we have to use. This is it. That's all of them.
Inferno calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes.
Which Fable is best? Fable 1 is probably my favourite. But this is also a very good game. It's just slightly different. Oh, that's unfortunate. That looks like that should work. I think that Fable 1 and 2 are better than 3. It's not that 3's necessarily a bad game. It just doesn't quite live up to what we wanted for what I think people were expecting.
Brutal styles unlock special moves for use in close combat.
What's the catch? They have a morality system and a British sense of humour. That's about it. That's the main difference. It's the tone of the world. That's what sets it apart from a lot of other things. Can I do that? Nope. That doesn't do anything. So can I afford it?
Time control allows you to...
Just about. The current time is very late. Right, let's see. Can I get through here? Basically, the way I remember, it's that, yeah, you can do this. What? What? What happened? What happened there? Hello? Dope. I'll take that.
I was too late.
Right, let's
Turn my son into... And I always told him those fools were made up.
I'll take that. I think it did. I think it might be that the game just got impatient. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that at all.
You should get out of there. Head for the surface, quickly.
Ow. Okay, right, let's go. I think it might have been the distance, yeah.
You are badly wounded. Consume healing potions or food to heal.
Don't have any of them. I think it must have been the distance. Well, okay, that's roadblock number 1 taken care of. Okay, let's find out. Oh, we lose experience. Right, okay. think we'll be fine. Heroes don't die, so yeah. Which to some degree is a little concerning. Yes. Oh, we're already turning into a will sort of person.
No, it's our job to guard the bridge.
But it's broken! No one can cross it!
Well, I didn't say it was a hard job.
Stop all that funky spell casting and fight properly!
Okay. My hopes for Fable 4. I hope they let us have... No, this is on Series S. This is on Series S. I hope they let us have a diverse play style. I'd like to be able to play in either of the three main groups and do however. I'd like to have some sorts of actual choices there, which would in fact be quite nice. I also would like... I'd like for them to return to something closer to the Fable 1 spell system. Like with discrete sort of Vancian magic. I always thought that was really good fun. You know, where you could sort of craft combos like I'll use multi-hit into Berserk and like do all that sort of thing. And aside from that, as long as the writing's pretty good, it should be okay. Open world, I'm not... If it's as open as this world is, where it's more a case of larger regions, I'm down with that. I don't think it necessarily needs to be an open world. Historically speaking, Lionhead and who's covering it now aren't necessarily very good with open worlds. I think it'd end up being a lot of bland, whereas this is very sort of Tolkien-esque fantasy, explicitly designed. I think if they went open world, they'd pre-gen a lot of stuff. No, Fable 1 wasn't open world at all. It was quite linear. It was a bunch of corridors, but it was open in regards to you could choose the way to how you want to progress, but the world itself wasn't what you'd consider a traditional open world, even though you could have access to everywhere. So it was probably closer to... What would be a good example? Branching linearity, sort of, in regards to level design. I actually haven't played The Witcher 2, but likely so. Likely so. You know what I think would be actually a good sort of open world kind of analogue for it? The Deus Ex games. I think that'd be a good sort of analogue for how to do the game. You know, it's not huge, but there's like... You're in tight, compact areas to explore within. I think that'd be the way that I'd want it to be done.
Didn't expect to see a new face.
That, and I'm kind of done with open world.
We should have just what you need.
Oh yes, you know what it's time for. It's time for a new name. What are we going to be called? What are we going to be called? We have some choices. We have some choices. Personally, this is what I would go for. I think Knobhead is great. But we haven't quite got enough money to do that. They are expensive, but what else are we going to spend money on?
Talk to me.
It's not as if we can buy any potions from the shop, is it? I thought I'd turn that up. Has that just forgotten what I wanted? We can't buy houses. Can't buy houses. They're loot outside of a demon door, especially considering that there is a house you can get
Oakfield
within
is
a
among
demon
the
door.
lushest regions of Albion. It owes its fertility to the extraordinary golden oak, which lives for only a few decades before producing a single golden acorn. The monks of the Temple of Light replant this acorn, and as the tree is reborn, so are all the lands and farms around. The abbot is quite nervous about this year's ritual. See what you can find out.
Silly beetles. Yeah, no, unfortunately houses are kind of off the market. There's a demon door here that we can't do, unfortunately.
Father, the sacred texts clearly say that only 2 monks may enter the cave, no one else.
I'll not send my only child into unknown dangers without any protection. I will find an escort, and that's the end of it.
Now open!
Right, before we start this quest, I'm going to nip off to the little boy's room. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Hello, I'm back. Yes, that is in fact some smooth jazz. It's one of the remixes from Metal Gear 2. One of the remixes for the VR, if I remember correctly. Right, let's chat with the abbot.
Ah, hello there, my child. I wonder... Brothers, leave us.
Yes, this is the person who looks fit to protect his daughter.
Let me take a look at you for a moment. Armed? Quite imposing. But I can't send just anyone in there.
Heathen?
No. You look imposing, all right, but I can't entrust our community's survival to a complete stranger. Perhaps if you built up a reputation, I'd be more inclined to trust you. Yes. Lockridge has been having a horrible time with bandits lately. Why don't you go... Yeah.
Yes.
You're leaving already?
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Yes, he is perfect. I mean, if this man with a sword and a crossbow strapped to his back came running at you, are you telling me that you wouldn't also be like, no, I'm noping out of this one. This guy's far too much of a nutter. So, yeah, now, yeah, we've got to go. Hey, how you doing, Harlow? Thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, enjoyed it. I'd like to think that they've progressively been getting better. Okay. Right, we've got to do some side quests. No, I don't want to be a woodcutter. So, where's the tavern? And why have I not got easy access to a map? Go to the Sangoose. Alright, we're at the pub. He said that there should be...
Ah, hello there. Fancy hearing a ditty? I think I have something new to sing to you.
That's funny. What's that on your head?
No. I don't.
Anything you need. I'll do my best.
No.
Please say we'll be friends forever. You promise? Ah.
Name a more comforting game than Fable 2. Well, I'd say that the original Fable was probably more comfy for me.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you for your custom.
I use a giant axe to fight monsters. It's not easy being a monster.
Looking for a new addiction? Try my game.
Well, let me just check, maybe. Yes, I would.
Let me take a look at you for a moment. Quite impressive, but... no, I think not. You look imposing, all right, but I can't entrust our community's survival to a complete stranger. Perhaps if you built up a reputation, I'd be more inclined to trust you. Yes. Rookridge has been having a horrible time with bandits lately. Why don't you go to the tavern and see if you can do anything about them? That would be a good start.
The blessing must go forward if you're to find the pilgrim. You must gain the abbot's favor. Perhaps you can find a way to impress him in the town. Use your map to see where quests and jobs are.
Right. Yeah, that's... yes, there we go. That's what I actually wanted. I was just being too impatient.
Oh dear, oh dear. How could this happen?
What are you
Hey, isn't everything great?
So you'll get rid of all the bandits in Rookridge?
Yes.
Wondrous! I knew I could count on you, old friend. Please be careful, though. These villains are a dangerous lot. The cards haven't had much luck, but with you on board, I know it will all turn out spiffingly. That
I think the writing in Fable 2, in some places, is better as well. The lent into the sort of very British Monty Python-esque humour. I mean, and the combat is probably more dynamic. There's less. It's more dynamic but less creative, I think, is probably a better way to put it. Like, you've got your choices between spells, but like once you've buffed spells up, there's actually not much of a difference between them, really. You know, what's the difference between shocking someone and casting a big fireball that hits them all for damage? Just the animation. But when you've got all three weapons that you can go along with, it's good. And the roll in Fable 1 was relatively busted too. You got a lot of invincibility frames.
game!
But as far as I'm concerned right now, this isn't massively dynamic either. So, this is all I've got.
I do enjoy shooting suckers!
Okay.
You think you're gonna catch me? Why do you think they call me Dash? Stupid!
Well, it's easy to run away when I've got to fight people on the way. Fable 1, it's probably a mixture of Inflame and Physical Shield. Fable 2, Fireball probably. Yeah, no, there is like small differences. You're right, but it's not like it's not the way that, like, you know, Lightning in Fable 1 does the chain damage and holds more stuns. Whereas Fireball is strictly single target DPS. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna be so scarred up. Right, let's see. Shock. Level 3. 16, okay. Strength. Toughness. Still not quite enough.
Use your map.
Look which is mine.
You better not be planning on turning me into a or
There we go. I think I think the only rifle that we get is the perforator, and that's quite a bit later.
I'm the fastest man in Albion.
Oh no!
That was fun.
I died again and lost 41 experience.
You're supposed to go in.
I might end up having to change it so that I can't die perhaps, because having no fail state. Potentially break some of the possibilities for having a challenge. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm a little bit concerned about. It's probably the same. It's the same with any sort of Fable 2 challenge run.
Get lost, you damn dog! Go chase a chain of sausages, you vicious mutt! I'll stick a bullet right in your nose!
Well done. Your actions continue to shape the world.
That is a potential issue.
Your map can give you information about regions, points of interest, and much more. I suggest you look at your quests now.
That is a potential issue. The case that it is just a little bit too forgiving.
I need to get a bigger... There's a job available.
It's not a huge issue.
Game of spinner box.
We can always pivot to something else if we need to.
The hero returns! A stupendous success! Jolly well done! Of course, turns out those deeds weren't entirely genuine, so the toll thing isn't going to work out quite as planified. Still, at least it's not me who has to rebuild the bridge now. Okay, so I might be
so am I.
but I'll bounce back. Always
Because
do. Anyway,
if I can just keep throwing myself at the meat grinder,
you never know when you'll be
is
caught
it
in a
necessarily a
lexicological
challenge?
quandary.
You could make anyone giggle, you could.
Thanks to you, the way to Bowerstone is now open again.
You're a comedy genius.
You're almost famous enough. A few people are whispering of your deeds, but that's not quite enough.
Let me think. Because Fable 1 had the resurrection vials that we would get. I'm going to have a think. But we'll carry on with the rest of the stream for now, and I'll have to have a think overnight about it. Just because of the nature of the beast.
With a few more deeds like that, the abbot will have no choice but to accept you as the escort.
Head to the shops.
How about we allow the XP glitch, the XP exploit, and then if we run out of health, we need to reload. I think that'd be fair. Yes, there are plans for getting weapons. There's 2 weapons that we can get. Potentially a third if we figure out a way to break into a demon door without being able to get access. So, the 2 weapons we can get, there's one in Westcliff. And the other is in... And it's completely escaped me. Where is it? There's one in... Where's it gone? There's one... Yeah, there's one in Westcliff. And there's one in Wraithmarsh. Yeah, it did. But the way that I used resurrection vials in the last challenge is if they were in a demon door, I could use them. And if I got them as quest loot, that's fine. So quest loot and what's found in a demon door is okay. So I think for the whole run I had 3. Because there's 2 that you get when you first leave the guild, and then there's an extra 1 that you get when you go and quote-unquote rescue the archaeologist. So that worked out quite well. Right up until the point where I accidentally got an extra one. I should have just sold it to a town, but I didn't. So I think if I allowed the XP exploit... Because that's an interesting part of the game, right? You know. It's something interesting that you might not see. Makes sense for the challenge run. It's just getting experience. And then I can... what's the word I'm looking for? And then, obviously, I'll have good health. But if I do run out at that point, it's then a case of, well, I've just got to, reset. I think that'd make it more of a challenge. And then, does it actually show? Let me check. Does it keep stats? Does it show in the stats? Scars. It does. It does. So, yes. Yeah, no, exactly. I think that will be the strat. And the last time I didn't do the experience exploit. That being said, I think the massive XP exploit in Fable is actually an anniversary and not the Lost Chapters, the original release. But I don't... Honestly, for the vast majority of stuff, aside from ruining the economy, I don't think there's actually a whole heap. Yeah, obviously you can... There's infinite money, and there's essentially infinite XP. But I don't think there's infinite... Oh. But I don't think there's infinite... There's like... I don't think there's any other exploits, really. There's a couple of skips, but that doesn't make a huge difference. It's a shame there's not a way to get a wedding ring as well. That's a real shame. That would be very useful. But unfortunately we can't. Okay, so what's the plan? We're going to consider this stream fact-finding, I think. And I'll have to reset properly. Have to reset. Yeah, I can't. It is good for a laugh, but unfortunately I have no way to spend any money on anything aside from, well, changing a title is fine, and I think beards and going to the hairdressers is fine. I don't think you can call facial fungus a, that's not loot of any description. That's nothing we can use, it's completely cosmetic.
Try and stay alive a bit longer. I'm enjoying this too much for it to push.
Thrilling combo. No, but yes, I think. In regards to what it's going to affect for the purposes of the challenge, I think it is basically... Actually thinking about it, infinite money is, in fact, an exploit that would be very useful for the run, because we could potentially go and repeatedly have some fun with a rent boy to get massively corrupt. Could also sleep for weeks and weeks on end. I believe that works as well. 16,000. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there is, but we're going to be able to get strength XP fine when we get a weapon later on, so it's not a massive deal. I also don't like that they changed the colour of strength, skill and will either.
Are you looking at me?
Yes, you can. I have seen the animation. But I'm not sure. The thing is getting reliable strength XP isn't even... It's not all that useful. It's not all that useful, unfortunately. It does, later on. I believe that's some of the styles. Right, okay, okay.
Can you see me?
Can you see me? Right.
Don't leave me.
Let me have a think. If I remember correctly, the XP glitch is you drink it and then immediately open your... you do, yes. There's, oh, what is it you get for shooting them all? There is a thing you get. Oh, what is it? The game does also tell you where they are. Oh, I can't remember what you get for them. Yeah, maybe something like that. Something like that. Maybe something like a die. Am I correct in thinking that the XP glitch was you drink a potion, immediately go back into your inventory and it's still there? Is it that one? And you can repeat it as much as you want? That sounds about right. That does sound about right. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I might do. I might have to test it. Might have to test it. Because the issue with the potions is that I have to do it in 2,500 increments. Because there's only 3 potions that we can get. But... that might work. Okay. So, I think the rules we've got to finalise. I think just getting knocked down and getting back up is cheap, and that nullifies any kind of challenge, as far as I'm concerned. Quite frankly, just not being able to die is, well, there isn't a fail state. So, because there's no fail state, we're then only looking at the fact of being able to get through ability issues like that door where it wanted us to punch it, and we did eventually find a way in with magic, but I think that might be the trick. That might be the issue. That might be the way to do it. Where you set all of the XP to go to player 1. Okay. I will have to connect to a second controller and probably do that. Well, I might do the potion one as well, just because it looks kind of fun. And it's something slightly different to show off, because this is a... yeah, it's very much a Peter Molyneux idea. And that's the same bloke who decided that he wouldn't have any cutscenes in games, which is why you wander around them all. So, I think we're gonna have to rule that getting a scar and getting knocked down is in fact game over. Now, the issue that we're going to have is there any way for us to heal ourselves? So, how can we heal ourselves? How much health have we got? Yeah, just big chilling there. And also, no Union Jack boxes. 0 out of 10. Worst game I've ever played in my life. Yes. So I think that's definitely going to have to be the rules. So, what is... let me just go here. I should... oh, wow. The Crucible is going to be an absolute nightmare. Hey, how you doing, Outlaw? How you doing, Outlaw? Well, I'm not actually sure how much longer it's going to be, because I think we're going to have to restart, but that's fine. Let me just go. Pardon me. Right, let's just go ahead and meander over here. Income 15.
Hello there, Sparrow.
That is a fair point. Actually, no, I want you to hit me. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Okay, right, that should do it. That's enough damage to see. Now, is it over here? I seem to remember it being. I don't think anyone in the history of Fable has actually ever let beetles get close enough to them to where it's an issue before. Yes, I believe it does. I mean, it's glowing. Where's the... oh, have I gone past it? I wish things were labelled on the map.
Let's do a professional job here.
Sorry mate, can't go to the dig spot. No I don't. No idea yet. No idea at all.
Always wanted to go on a long ocean voyage.
Oh, good one.
Let me test something. Yeah, okay, that does heal. Yeah, that's pretty much the that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Planning to do the same, not necessarily the same thing, but looking to see where the run takes the character. Right, let's test this. So, sleep for a week. Oh, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat here. Okay. Come on. Come on. No, turn around. No, I don't actually want to rest for 6 hours. Come on, Sparrow. Yes. Yes. Okay. Personality. Aha! That has dropped. Yep. Yep. And quite frankly, and the thing is like, if you've got meta knowledge of the game, you can get your dog back anyway from the DLC. So considering I knew that at the time, I was like, well, I am going to be the goodest good boy in Good Boy Land and then get my dog back anyway, so I've actually had to make no choice at all. I got to choose to either be incredibly rich, when considering I already own all of Bowerstone is a bit... well... yeah. Or, it's not a great choice. Not a great choice at all. So, let me just test this. I distinctly remember someone saying that if you keep resting for 7 days, because you're so lazy, that increases your should raise the corruption. Now, Sparrow doesn't say anything. Silent protagonist says nothing the whole game. Okay. Well, it actually does make him uglier over time. He becomes more corrupt. I don't like that. Oh, okay. I actually haven't checked the subtitles. Back. Logbook. See, that corruption is definitely lower. Yeah, the DLC definitely ruined that. It's like, what's the point? Like, okay, so it is in fact 11 o'clock at night, and I have to be up early for work tomorrow. So the long and short of it is, we've had some good fact finding. We've finalised properly the rules for the challenge. We've got a few strats going ahead, and we're going to have to do some jiggery pokery to make it a little more feasible, because that little tiny health bar is not going to be very useful at all. Yeah, it'd be good if we could find out a way to get into the demon door that gave us a life potion, as then we would again have an instant refill if we really needed it. But yeah, so I am going to head off, and I think next time, which will be tomorrow, funnily enough, we'll smash our way through, get there and crack on and actually make some headway. Have to go ahead and abuse the XP, which will be fun, and then we should just be able to absolutely smash through the tutorial and all that sort of thing. It's not like it's really going to be in the video anyway. So yeah, I will catch you all. Oh yeah. Yeah, so basically tomorrow I'm going to restart the game. This is a dead test save at this point. So, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. That's just sort of what happens when I know this game a little bit less than some of the other Fable games. But anyway, I'll catch you all later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.